We're going to go through a quick demo here on how to update the weekly bulletin for your parish website. Now I'm going to use Nativity of our Lord in Warminster as the example here. So we just got to go to the website to begin. Page will load, and we want to click to log in. So this will be a little bit different on each of your sites, but something to the effect of the site administration. So it's essentially the web address /wp-admin. You can see that there in the very bottom left of the browser window. So we're going to click on Site Admin to log in. Type in your username and password and log into the website. That's information you should have already, and if you don't, you can email me for that and we can get your account set up. So now we're into the dashboard on the back end of the website. So the simplest thing to do, I think, is I click the little link on the top there. In case you missed that, I'll go back. I click just the name here where the mouse is on the top left once I log in, and that takes me back to the front of the website. And then I just find the bulletin page that I want to update. When I click on that, again, that'll be a little bit different depending on your website. And okay, so we're at the bulletin web page, and you can see now that we're logged in, on the bottom of the page there's a little edit link. So I'm going to click that edit link, and it'll take us back to the back end, but to the specific page that we need to update. And so you can see the same content we just saw on the front of the website here, except now we can make changes to it. We can highlight it and delete it and add to it. Now this box here that popped up is a little bit small. It's a little too small for me to work with, so I'm going to make that bigger before I upload anything. If you see here in the bottom right of the box, if you see where the mouse is, if I hover over that, it changes from the pointer to this little arrow, downward right arrow. So I'm going to click, and I'm going to keep holding down, and I'm going to drag this open and drag it down. So now the box is bigger, and the editing window is a little bit easier for me to work with. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is select the bulletin that I want to add, the text here on the page, and if the particular text for the week that you want to add isn't there yet, it's just simply a matter of adding that text in by creating a link, something like this, month, year, and then arrow down, create the bullet point. Again, this is only if you don't already have the text like we have here. So we would create a demonstration week or demonstration bulletin, whatever you want to name it. And that's how you would create extra weeks if it's not already listed. But fortunately for our week here it is. So I'm going to click on this and I'll highlight it. And I'm going to copy this text. So Control C if you're using a Windows computer. And now to add the bulletin, which you should have on your computer, you'll need that to upload, of course. Click right here where it says Upload Insert on the top of the box. Click on this little thing that looks like a star. And if you hover over it, it says Add Media. So I'm going to click on that, and this box will pop up. And just like if I were to add an email attachment, in my email, it's asking me to find the file on my computer. So I'm going to click that to find the file, and it's going to say that you need to tell it where it is on your computer. Now I'm using a Mac, so it'll look a little different from what you might be using. I find the file in my folders. Here it is, and I click Open to open that file, and it should automatically start uploading. You can see it's doing that now. Just wait a second. Now the file is there. Now by default, in this title area, it's going to list whatever your file was called on your computer. Now in this case, it lists a series of numbers along with the date. It's not very pretty. It's not something that's going to be intuitive to the average parishioner who's going to the website. So we're going to take what we just copied on the page and we're going to paste that in. So I'm going to get rid of this, and now I'm going to paste in what I had there before. So in this case, week of January 30th, or whatever you like for your particular page. So now we're done that. Now all we have to do is click Insert into Post right here. Now I'm going to insert into Post, And you can see that text that was here that we copied earlier is now a link because it's changed from black to blue. So the one final thing we need to do now that the file is uploaded and linked is now we need to update the page over here toward the right, this blue update button. So I'm going to click update, the page reloads, and now you get a message up here near the top. It says page updated. We can click here to view the page to make sure that it looks like we need it to. And indeed, you can see that the file is now linked, week of January 30th. The file is now live on the website for anyone to use, and you're done.